Oh wow, this is fantastic. You got a full dog kennel here in the back of the van. You could fit pretty big dogs back there.
Yeah, that's the plan. A couple of really huge dogs, and I wish I could remember the breed, but I can't.
This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel, back here at Ready.Set.Van in Trenton, New Jersey. Today I met up with Ben Fraser. He's gonna give us a tour of this Sprinter all-wheel drive that has big solar, big power, huge bed in the back, and a kennel for 2 dogs. So join us for the tour.
Hey Patrick, always great to have you back. Today I've got a Sprinter 170 that we built for a client. This is actually a custom modified version of our Hudson build. The client came to us with a very specific use case. They have 2 very large dogs. They're like 110-pound dogs that they take to agility shows and dog shows and all kinds of dog events. They want to take those dogs all over the country in comfort and safety. So we'll show you the dog kennel solution that we came up with, but first I'm going to walk you through the outside here. So we got a bunch of OWL products mounted up here. This is the OWL Pismo bumper with the 10,000-pound Warren winch on it, and of course a set of LP9 Pros, which are fantastic. Up top there we've got some KC lights, which look sick. So that whole package makes the front of the van look pretty amazing. We lifted the van 2 inches, threw on a set of KO2s with Black Rhino Arsenal rims. Those are pretty awesome. And of course another set of OWL side steps here. So we got these on both sides. These are super rigid and fantastic. Up top we've got an Orion roof rack with a Fiamma awning mounted up. Also some exterior lighting on the awning itself. And then around back, we've got some more OWL products that you'll see in a little bit. On the outside of our kitchen, we have this fold down table that we absolutely love. It's an acrylic and hardwood composite with all of the hardware hidden inside. We got a cutting board right here, a nice little light out here for if you're doing any work out here. And then this is a magnet board for knives and things. And it also lines up with the magnets in the table, so the whole thing stays closed. Just like that, which is really nice. We got a little storage spot here. We got USB charging over there, and we also have a 110 outlet here, so if you want to do any cooking. Inside here, we've got a vinyl floor. It's one big sheet, so it's nice and waterproof. There's insulation underneath, about 1 inch of polyiso, and let me take you inside. So in the front area here, obviously the 2 front seats swivel around, and we've got this nice big walnut dinette table. This can move around. It's on a Lagoon mount, but typically it stays mostly right here. We've got this nice leather seat here. 2 storage drawers right below. They're pretty fantastic. And over here we've got the Arctic Turn window. This window's great. They awning out. They got a bunch of stops, lots of airflow. You can have it open in the rain because it's an awning style window. Of course, it has the integrated bug screen and blackout shade as well. So we really like these windows. Of course, we have a light up here. All the lights are on dimmers. This light in the overhead is really nice at night. Have it like on a nice dim setting. It won't bother anybody back in the bedroom. Up ahead, we got some overhead storage bins. This one's just for storage, and then this one's for a microwave. So we always try and tuck the microwave away because they're kind of a little bit unsightly, and that's always good. Up front in the dash, we've got these switches for all of our exterior lighting. You can also operate all that lighting via an app too, which is always super handy. Let's go check out the kitchen over here. So this is a nice big kitchen. This is almost 5 feet long, so it's a lot of space. It's a 15-inch sink here. We installed the sink a bunch of times. It's just great. They chose to go with the double induction cooktop. We could do a single here, or we could do none and just have a portable. I think the double is a great choice. And of course, this is the same walnut butcher block that we just absolutely love this product. So we got a bunch of storage spots down here. Their trash can's gonna go in there. We got a Dometic CRX 80 fridge here, which we absolutely love. Right below this fridge, well, before I forget, we have a little hidden pop-up drawer for, putting wallets, things like that, if you want to just kind of hide some stuff. We have lots of drawers. All our drawers are set up with our electromagnetic drawer lock system, so all these drawers will lock automatically as soon as you turn on the van, which is totally fantastic. So you don't have to deal with any of those things that you have to push and lock and all that kind of stuff. It's great. Anyway, lots of storage here. This whole bank of drawers is pretty fantastic and pretty luxurious for a kitchen in a van. And then we have this special step drawer. These are 600-pound drawer slides. This is a nice solid step to be able to get up into bed. Of course, there's storage underneath, and then to close it, you need to unlock the drawer and push it in. We're going to get into this later. This is the entrance to the kennel. But before that, let's talk about the shower here. So this is a classic Ready.Set.Van shower with a white acrylic walls and a teak floor. It's just a super nice space to be in. They chose to go with a Laveo dry flush toilet. It's a great toilet. We can put just about any toilet in here, but that's what they chose. We have a shower mixer here. That's hooked up to a 4-gallon hot water heater and of course our shower head here. You can do about a 8 or 10 minute shower in here. And then the door is just this nice knotless door that just works great. So totally super. This I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite architectural elements of this whole build is this pantry here. It just looks really sharp. And inside we have 2 of these really nice pantry units. Lots of storage, super functional, but also I think just really very attractive. I love it. I think it's really great. Our sink, of course, has like one of these little sprayer guys. And that's nice for cleaning out. You can also spray it outside. Honestly, most people don't bother because we do have a shower off the back. So all of our walls and ceilings are finished in it's a 1/2-inch lightweight architectural plywood that then we go through this very painstaking process to eliminate all the seams and make everything absolutely smooth and perfect the way it would be in your home. It's a very laborious process. Behind there is between 5 and 15, an R factor of 5 and 15 thin insulation behind there. It depends how many layers of insulation we can get in basically, but it's pretty fantastic. This is something else we do on the sprinters is just this really nice touch around all the pillars, just fabric wrapping it. It just kind of really finishes out the van nicely. Over here we have all of our switches. So these are our dimmers. Every single light in the van is on a dimmer. We got some 110 outlet, 12 volt and USB. This is to turn on the water heater. This is a bypass switch. If you want to disable those automatic locks that I was talking about, you can do that. Inverter switch, and then of course your Webasto heater control. So that's all great. Back here we have this huge bed. So this is a what do they call this? They call this a RV Short King mattress. It's not actually a king size mattress. It's 72 by 75, but that's what they call it. It's as big a mattress as you could fit in a van. It's just so much space. It's quite luxurious. Of course, down the side here we have these overhead storage bins, which are great. You know, super storage for clothes and things like that. We got a TV over here. That's on a mount that swings out and kind of points in any direction, so that's super handy. Above us, we've got the 9500 BTU air conditioner. That thing pumps out tons of cold. It's a super great unit. And then my favorite is these 2 Arctic turn windows on either side. So they're the same as the dinette window. They awning out, so they shed water nicely in the rain. They have the integrated bug screen and blackout shade. And in my opinion, with those things open and the fan on exhaust, having that fresh air being drawn in over the bed while you sleep seems like a pretty magical experience. This is the Max fan. You know, it's a classic staple of van life. It's great. Of course, it's on the remote, so you could operate this and change the settings from bed very, very easily. And then down here, we have the entrance to the dog kennel. So I'm going to show you more of that in a minute, but I'll give you a little peek here so you can kind of see this is how the dogs are going to enter into it. But I'll show you that mostly from the back. So why don't we head around to the back and we'll check that out. And in the slider door here, also we put a CRL window. So these are really nice. They just have an OEM look, and you can crack another awning style window, which is always great. On the back here, we've got some more OWL products, a pretty classic OWL lineup. The tire carrier with the ladder, super great product. We like that a lot. On this side, we've got the OWL B2 carrier along with this Expedition, what do they call it? This is the monster box. And I'll just kind of show you real quick how this works. It's pretty nice. It's tons of space. And you got this nice work surface here. You can put things, stack all your stuff in here. I personally wish there was another shelf in here. They might sell them separately. We could also easily fabricate something. And this closes up. The one thing you got to be careful about is when you close this, you got to make sure you don't have a hand here because that would hurt a whole lot. So just be aware of that. And down the side here, we've got our 30 amp shore charging plug. Obviously our turn window on the outside here. This is the OWL side ladder. I really like this OWL side ladder because it is quite low profile, so you don't have to worry about catching it on stuff. It also has flat steps on it, so I think it's just much more secure. Of course, we have the owl side steps on this side as well. And then underneath, we've got our 21-gallon shower gray tank. And then our kitchen gray tank is actually mounted inside the van, inside the kitchen, so that you can really operate in a full 4-season capacity. So that's always good. And yeah, I think it's time to check out this kennel, huh? So she's, as I mentioned, she's traveling with 2 110-pound dogs all over the country. And so this was our solution for that. To do this was a huge project for us. We had to design completely custom utility cabs, really trying to minimize them, push them back into the corners. And then this whole design, this is all laser cut steel that was then powder coated. It was quite a job to get that all fabricated up, and it's really turned out fantastic. It's one of the really incredible things for us about having a full-time CAD designer on staff who's just really great. So this was a project that he took over entirely. I didn't have to do any of that myself, which was which was amazing, because typically in the past that would be entirely on my shoulders. So one of the nice things for us is suddenly being able to leverage some of this capacity that we have to do this custom work that previously we would have had to say no to. So this is a fun foray into that custom work. There's also something else that is super amazing, is that below this floor, we cut out the floor of the van, we dropped a huge box down through where the spare tire used to be, and we put another air conditioner down under the floor. That's a 12-volt air conditioner. It's run all the way up through here, and then here is where the air conditioning comes out on both sides. So it's literally, the dogs have their own air conditioning setup. It runs off a 12-volt, and so she'll be able to run this basically continuously whenever she wants, and not have to worry about how her dogs are doing. Of course, she's going to have a waggle temperature monitor mounted in here, so if for whatever reason something did go wrong, she'll get notified and let her know that the temperature is rising or something like that. This center wall, the way this works is the second half of the wall there slides back. You know, I'm going to crawl up there and I'm going to show you how this works. For the dogs to be able to get in here, basically this center wall slides all the way back here, and now the dogs can go from the kennel into the front area, and then from the area back into there. So it's really nice. And then, you know, obviously then when you travel, you bring the wall back here. That wall then secures with the front door of the kennel here, and works out fantastically. So I'm very excited to see how the dogs are going to do here. On the side here, we have all of our electrical utility cabs. So this is where all of our fuse panels are. Our 3,000 watt Victron inverter is on the side there. 1,200 amp hours on board, so tons and tons of battery. Super fantastic. On this side, we've got 20 gallons of fresh water, all of our pumps and everything are here. And yeah, it's pretty great. Let me pop back around. So we're really, really happy with the way this solution worked out. I'm excited for them to come check it out. They're going to be picking it up soon. And yeah, I'm excited also for us to start doing more custom work. It's something that we're kind of leaning into now that we have the ability to do it. Not with all of our work, but a small percentage of our work we'll be doing some custom things. It's a request that we've gotten quite a lot over the years, is for people traveling with dogs wanting to have a really safe and secure solution for their dogs while still like not making huge sacrifices on their own comfort. And so so we're really excited to have built this, and I have a feeling there's some more people out there who are looking for something similar.
From 22 years in the RV business, I know there is demand for something like this. I'm glad that you came up with it, and I think you nailed it.
Thank you.
This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.